So here I will mainly talk about the design of the page. Okay, so I'm not going to see the rules and all of that. I don't know if it works, if it doesn't work. I'm not a game designer. I don't play board games, but I do design pages for small creators. So I'm looking at the top of the page, and we already have a very good thumbnail. We have the game in big, and we have the logo on the right, so we can already see from the distance that it's a Harry Potter game. And they already passed a million with 11 days to go. So let's see how it goes. um, and it says it's a board game by Mina Lima. So this is really something they want to target, and they want to really say that it's a Mina Lima game. And here we have a video that I'll just probably skip a little bit of it. Um, and so, yeah, nice animation. So the game, let me just talk about a little bit about the game, uh, about the um, about the cover of the game. So the cover is like beautiful. So the whole Hogwarts with the big Protego charm all around it. This is one of my favorite scenes from the movies ever. I just love this big Protego being built by all of those wizards on in the school to protect. And the mentors are my favorite creatures from the games. It's I love the whole idea behind them, and it's just I love it. My favorite charm is the Patronus charm, so all of it is like really intertwined. And so I just love this sphere with this illustration. It's just amazing. I just want that as a poster. It's amazing. So it's a really big choice by them. And here we can see them. Obviously, lots of fans already know them. They built lots of stuff around the Harry Potter movies, and then they made their illustration versions, which they did up until Prisoner of Azkaban. I just love their work. Their because graphic design is not much of a space where we can know the people behind visual stuff, but they made such a great job that they um, propelled into fandom as graphic designers, and that's a really rare thing these days because graphic designers already are always on the back and they are rarely seen. So this is amazing. So this is David Waterman. It's the game designer, and I'm sure he has lots of experience. So that's probably why they don't need like the community to try the game before it's out. But you know, it will be something nice. Um, I've also designed cards in the past, and yeah, I just love the illustrations. Um, I'm not big of a fan of the design overall, like the layout, but it really seems like a really easy game to understand because it has very few icons and the text is like 2 lines. So it seems really easy to understand. And here we can see some of the gameplay. The Humping Willow, Sirens, all of the Hogwarts Castle. Um, the illustrations are just amazing, but that's needless to say. I'm just going to just scroll around and not just like watching the whole thing. But it's an amazing introductory video and it shows really lots of stuff about the game, so it's a nice video. So now let's really start with the design of the page. I don't know what to expect. I expect amazing illustrations probably here and there, or they probably will go into a more minimal style. Um, let's see. Okay, so we start with the story. Okay, interesting. So we have like the full illustration of the cover, the Dementors, lots of vines, and this shape, this dome shape, like it's like from a space from Hogwarts itself. The illustration is like beautiful. Look at that. Okay, an overview of the box with the pieces. Then we have a badge. Hogwarts is under attack. Will you defend the famed school of witchcraft and wizardry, or will you join the dark forces to ensure victory for Lord Voldemort? The choice is yours. This asymmetric deck-building adventure allows you to sharpen your magical skills as a Hogwarts house player while you fight valiantly to fortify the castle or wield dark magic and marshal dangerous beasts as a Dark Hearts player to render Hogwarts powerless against the Dark Lord's reign. Okay, so here you can choose between being a student and battling for the light and the good of the school, or we can go for dark arts player and try to destroy Hogwarts. Oh, that's bold. Interesting. Okay, and then we end with like these rumbles of Hogwarts, probably. Really nice touch. I can see that they probably will start and end these portions with an illustration. So let's see. Okay, here we have a GIF with this animation, join the battle. Really nice animation. Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Then we go on. Harry Potter again, Defender of Hogwarts. Another photo of the product being played. Accio Hogwarts Howl, something. This is Expecto Patronus. Yeah, it's the spell. Love it. Okay, 2 to 5 players, 90 minutes, age 13 plus. Okay. We'll choose to defend Hogwarts in the main houses or join the dark forces. These badges for the houses, I think it's the one they always used for the books, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they're new. It's the ones from the books. Even the box itself is really like in the same space of the books. Oh, okay. This really big snake here. Yeah, it always starts and ends, or at least ends with an illustration. That's awesome. Then another portion with the key features: 25 years of magic. After decades spent bringing the wizarding world to life, we're bringing the magic of Minalima to your game table for the very first time. Yes, it is. Another shot. I love that these cards are like a little bit out of the wood, bursting with detail, from trivia to each card to visual Easter eggs around every corner. Our goal was to create a game that you can return to again and again, discovering something new every time. Okay, that's a really good thing to know, that you can replay the game and always see new stuff, more cards. Then we can see here some illustrations, just some behind the scenes, crafted with care, celebrated for our premium quality and attention to detail. Each piece is produced with heirloom quality finishes and meticulously crafted to feel as beautiful as it looks. Asymmetric gameplay, and a new wizarding adventure with strategic gameplay designed from the ground up. Defenders of Hogwarts invites witches and wizards to experience Hogwarts in a whole new way. So, okay, we really have a really presentation of what the game is up until now, and we have an illustration. Yeah, this is the Goblet of Fire, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Well, there's lots of ways we can design this item, so I think it is. honestly. The Whomping Willow at the start with the roots. I don't know if this is roots or if it's vines, but I think it's vines. A history of Minalima magic. So they introduce themselves right at the start. Usually, on with my clients, we introduce the creator right at the end, just to have that human touch. But it's Minalima. They aren't really known, so obviously they want to make sure that the game was made by them and designed by them. So we have Eduardo Lima and Mirafora Mina. We have their. It's a nice touch to have the signatures on the photo with the tapestry of the movies in the background. Yeah, I really love the colors. This green, this premium green, I guess, with this gold. It's amazing. Oh, nice. So yeah, so here we can see like lots of photos of them working on the movies. Yeah, Eduardo Lima, lead graphic designer, art department, main unit. Yeah, that's a big milestones. A big milestone for them, as I'm sure it was. I mean, that time, and more pictures of the studio. Even the outside of the studio is like straight from the Harry Potter movies. Like today, Minilim is an independent multidisciplinary studio made up of 60 designers, illustrators, storytellers, and creatives. As we celebrate our 25th anniversary this year, we remain guided by the same mission: to tell stories through the power of design. Exactly. That's what it is all about. And we end up with their logo with the 25, and we go to the next section, which is how to play. Okay, so here they decide to have a little bit of text, and now here we have a GIF. I wonder if this is all a GIF. It's not just this part. Everything else is a GIF. As you can see, you can see a little bit of the noise, and it is really a GIF. Here I would use WebP, which is much smaller, and it's better for having a little bit more of seconds of video without having the whole page cluttered and really heavy. But I find out it works much better as a WebP than as a GIF, and the quality is even better. So yeah. Then choose your side. Okay, choose you remain loyal to the famous school or follow dark path. Okay, so choose your side. I love the little banner. It goes well with the rest of the campaign, so everything is on brand. Yeah, so we have this banner and then the images a little bit out of the banners. Yeah, so all of these are GIFs and they managed to make it look good still. This is something that I'm working on now. It's having some animation on the pages, and I was hopeful that they had something like that going on, for example, these vines moving or having something going around in the background. But I've never seen campaigns do that before. Maybe they exist, but that I never seen that. But it's something that I'm exploring right now with the campaigns that I'm building, and it makes the page much more alive, basically. But having the GIFs included inside of the static parts is also similar with what I'm doing. So I'm not seeing the rules, basically, as I don't have the expertise for that. So I just keep going with the design part. Okay, then we have a download the rulebook graphic where we can click here. Yeah, it all follows the illustrations of the book itself. Yeah, it really seems like very well designed as well, I think. Okay, going on next. Yeah, the clown of the third movie. What's in the box? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we have one gold foil box with fully lined interior, the map of Hogwarts, one sideboard with the Dark Hearts path and the Hogwarts loyalty track, defense shields, 4 house player boards, 16 house player pawns, each with their own house, and each one with a different design. House markers, dark detector. Yeah, I love how they laid out here with the on the left and then on the right. So everything is like it has space for each item, and even the layout on the back is with the same branding of the rest of the campaign and the game itself. Dumbledore's army coins. Oh, I love the design of this. Yeah, so cool. Hogwarts tokens. Yeah, so these are like yeah, stuff from the books and the movies. A trunk, the Hogwarts trunk, the feather from the first movie. This is like a spider or a monster. I don't know what this is particularly. This is a potion, moon and planet stuff from astrology, I guess. Then the rat from the second movie, and this one I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's a new thing. Then 28 house player starter deck cards, 28 cards, okay, and they lay them all out here. Yeah, we can see lots of stuff. I think most are spells, but we already have other stuff in there. House points, Marauders map, Filch keys, okay, the Patronus charm, and some creatures as well. Okay, so this is divided by creatures, then like airball items, here some spells, here some spells as well, and then items. Okay, 11 library book cards, all of them designed as well. We can see the advanced potion making. I think it's the most recognizable from the book, from the movies. 21 house players location cards, okay, so locations from Hogwarts, and 5 player aid cards, okay. And then we have a Dementor, 7 dark arts bonds, and 1 dark arts marker. Okay, so this is really easily understood design for people to take a look at. Everything is laid out perfectly to really make it easy to understand the campaign, and that's awesome, without much fluff and complicated stuff going around. Some Dementors, and then I think this can be a Patronus charm or another charm. Pledge tiers. Okay, so they have like here the pledge tiers are like the awards. We have the Defender, which is like the base thing, 1 copy and 1 art print. Then the Guardian, which have lots of other stuff. Oh, it's a deluxe deluxe box sleeve, and it looks great as well. I think I even prefer with the box sleeve design for the colors. Then protective card sleeve set, which is a Kickstarter exclusive. Second delivery in March. Yeah, so this will be delivered in March, which is like not even a year from now. Dumbledore's Army Upgrade, Luxury Token Bag, Signed Artist Portfolio. I really like how they laid out these 3 different things with different colors. And then we have another amazing illustration here ending this section. Pledge tiers, a closer look. Oh, so now it's a closer look at the pledge tiers or the awards. Yeah, the Defender, the Guardian, everything looks like Kickstarter exclusive. And then the add-ons. Oh, I love this illustration. With Harry Brooms, add-ons. Okay, so we have add-ons. Pick up an extra copy. Then the art print separately. commemorative pin. I just love the design here with these, again, with this background that they chose and with the things inside it. Everything is really easy to understand. Then why Kickstarter? Oh, I love this one as well. This is like Aguamenti or another more powerful spell. Okay, so we really have a little smart part explaining the game, and the rest is all the studio and explaining the rewards or the pledge, and first time on Kickstarter, like explaining everything. Love this icon. They really designed lots of icons around that same shape. And then the team, which is not only Mina Lima but also the game designer, is a multi-award winning entrepreneur and one of the world's leading industrial designers. After developing a family obsession with board games, the idea for Defenders of Hogwarts quite literally came to him in a dream. Okay. That's awesome. And yeah, he already has lots of awards, so that's why they trust him and not the community to build the game and make it functional without having to have the backers playing around and finding it before it's live. We have Amy Mary, the art director, 2 decades of experience in the film industry, with past credits including The King's Speech, Les Miserables, and more. Leading the graphics team at Studio Mina Lima, she worked on everything from theme parks to studio tours and even a pinball machine. Awesome. Moira Square, copywriter, very important. Spent 24 years building worlds and telling stories for some of the most beloved brands on the planet, spanning published, themed entertainment, toys, and games. She also currently working on Hogwarts Legacy as a narrative director and advanced game writer at WB Games Avalanche. You could say she definitely knows her Akio from her Hello Mora, yes. So they bring people from Hogwarts Legacy, which is also a spectacular game. I love that. And so we can have here an experience and even a storytelling that we can trust as well. Then we have the art and design team, lots of names, so lots of people involved in this. And I love that they have this credits section, which is something very important for the games, because with AI these days, and that's another topic for another video, we really need to make sure that real people worked on this and not just like prompts on ChatGPT and that's it. So this is awesome and something really necessary here. Even a badge saying no AI is something that is really needed these days, and they didn't use it here, at least up until now. But this section with the team would be the best place to place that badge. Some more pictures, our values. We believe the stories should uplift everyone. We have always been proud to welcome all identities into our world and remain committed to creating a culture of acceptance and safe spaces for fans to step into the stories that they love. And this should be the base for everything. Oh, the AI statement. I told you, there's always an AI statement. Made by humans for humans. Yeah, we believe in the magic and values of human creativity, and generative AI has not and will never be used in the creation of Defenders of Hogwarts or Studio Mina Lima designs. And that obviously makes so much sense, because that would be like, well, it's a Mina Lima game and they used AI. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, obviously. And then we can see like a behind the scenes of the cover. a sketch of it, and then they sketched up the cards. See the cards here? If I was to animate this campaign, I would use these cards to just like fly around the campaign, without without being too intrusive and too distracting. But even just a small animation of them floating around or just passing by sometimes, that would be amazing. These illustrations are all amazing, like shipping and taxes. Obviously, this part with the owl, this part with the shipping and taxes is always the part I have much fun when I'm designing campaigns, because that's where I can show other stuff than the game itself. So usually that's where I play around. I designed the campaign which was with it was in a like Jurassic Park themed game, and so in this part of the shipping and taxes, I just placed some dinosaurs that fly. I don't recall their names, and they had like boxes with the game on their paws, and they were also falling down. So this is always the part where I have lots of fun on the campaigns, and the estimated shipping fees as well. I always place like characters around, and it's always fun. And this part is really laid out really easily to understand. This part can be sometimes tricky for designers or even the creators to lay it out, but this is really made to be understandable at max. And expected delivery October 2026, so this year. So you can really see how they already have like everything printed out, and it's like the opposite of what Kickstarter is mainly to be. But I guess things are changing, and we will have these two things working at the same time. Region friendly shipping, duties and taxes, always the last stuff on the campaigns, then the timeline. A very interesting, minimal way to show a timeline. May 2000, we begin producing your games. Campaign begins the next month. Then campaign ends. August, pledge manager closes. October, shipping begins for all tiers. And March, shipping begins for collector's box tiers. Oh, so that comes after. That could have some weight on the pledge part, I guess. Then some notes, the Marauders map, amazing. Always ending that part with something. It's really important to have always this kind of stuff happening around, which is not always text, and yeah, showing different stuff to keep the potential backer always interested on scrolling the campaign. Retailers, love that, love that. A link. Oh my god, this illustration is amazing. Join the battle. This is amazing. I love this illustration. And the texture on it. Then the logo with just the D and the H, okay. Minalima. Oh, just love this. And then obviously the risk and challenges part. Wow, so this was really a big I don't usually dwell that much on what's being shown on the text, but as I'm also interested, I had to read some of it. But I really enjoyed how they have really everything laid out very minimally. And I think that's really their style. And obviously, they used all of these vines for these columns right here, but they did an amazing job laying it out since this was their first Kickstarter campaign. I love this animation and everything else with some GIFs around. And they also show these illustrations. I don't know if they used them on the game itself or if it was designed exclusively for the campaign. But everything is really cohesive. I didn't expect less from them, and this was really fun to see a studio that I already know and lots of people know, create something this public. And for me, it's a blast because I just love to see the designs of of the campaigns in general, and I was really exciting um, to know what they would do with this. So yeah, I just loved it. So yeah, amazing job in this. And overall, I really like the design. It's all very cohesive. Some animations. This GIF here has some kind of processing problem, and this one as well. But yeah, it's not easy to work with GIFs and make them high quality. That's why I switched to WebP. It's an amazing one. Even this little banner here, always with some magic going around. And they chose green, which is like my favorite color, and I love this shade of green. If you are seeing this in the future and if you've played the game, let us know here if you loved the game or if you would change stuff around. And I hope you enjoyed this video. More to come. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.